with the race lead. And people, if you didn't see the original start, the 88 made contact with the inside wall going into turn 1. Luckily, it was just light enough. But we're going to try to catch a word with Heat Race 2 winner, Mr. Trent Ivy. Hunter Jordan down there, ready to talk to him.
Going to give him a second to get the helmet off. Oh, got to move him up a little bit. Well, Trent, what a start right there and way to pull away there.
Yeah, it's daytime racing in Gaffney. I hated a press like that on Zach and Jensen, but hell, we got to go, baby.
What's it going to take to get it done tonight?
I've got to beat Zach. I mean, he's good. Ross is good. Joyner's good. It should be a good race. We just got to keep our nose clean, a little cleaner than it was right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of heat race number 2, Trent Ivy. Willem, back up to you.
Trent Ivy, a little head knocker. Now he's trying to throw a couple of punches here. Might have to put that on a T-shirt. I got to beat Zach. That's what it's going to take to go to victory lane. Starting lineup, heat race number 3 as they roll onto the speedway. The Rock Hill bad boy, Ben Watkins out of Lancaster, South Carolina in the 16 machine on the pole. Outside going to be Smithfield, Virginia's Brent Robinson in the 3 machine. Leighton Sullivan from right here in Gaffney, South Carolina, going to roll off third in the Franklin Motorsports number 2. 93J going to be Donovan Jackson out of Hope Mills, North Carolina. Running out the top 5, Hayden Cowan out of Savannah, Georgia in the 14 machine with the 126 of Cade Lowdy out of Rogersville, Tennessee, rolling off on the outside of row 3 with Brandon Dockery rounding out this heat race. Dockery in one of those 525s we talked about, a little bit under horsepower, but so far has been ideal for these dry track conditions. We saw Taylor Puckett in the last heat, able to finish third in one of those 525s. So on a day like this, made for some of those smaller engines that can still keep up the RPMs and still make good lap times around here. Our third and final heat race. And after this, folks, it'll be feature racing the next time we see these Cherokee Chief Super Late models. The Mike Duvall Memorial, the Flintstone Flyer, one of the icons here at Cherokee and throughout the Southeast and the country. He was a first ballot late model Hall of Famer, a World 100 winner back in 1982, and just phenomenal to be able to honor him today. And such great racing we have seen here early is now the field rolling through turns 3 and 4, looking for the mine and construction green flag, and they will see it off of turn 4. Watkins going to get the jump. Field going to roar into turn 1. Good battle for that second position. Leighton Sullivan down low. Brent Robinson up on the high side. Further back, the 126 of Lowdy trying to dink and dunk his way through the field. Robinson in the 3 machine holds on to that second position. Leighton Sullivan having to file back into the 3rd spot. Further back, couple of cars trying to do battle. Donovan Jackson in the 93. Then Hayden Cowan in that blue number 14 machine. Folks watching on social media channels getting the live preview here. Make sure you ride with us all afternoon long. You're watching heat race number 3 for the Cherokee Chief Super Dirt Series. Cherokee Chief Series, 6 races here at Cherokee Speedway here in Gaffney, South Carolina. Heat race number 3. Ben Watkins, your race leader here. The Rock Hill bad boy had a phenomenal season thus far. Picked up a win just a week ago at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Also Red Rose Rumble winner from a month or so ago. Watkins looking for his 4th Super Late Model victory of the 2025 season. Folks, if you're enjoying this free preview, make sure you go to huntthefront.tv, get you a subscription, ride with us all afternoon long, and ride with us all season long. A lot of action here coming all season long at Cherokee Speedway, but also plenty of other great content, the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series, and tons of other local racing action. You don't want to miss it. Get a subscription today. You will not regret it. As here we go, past the halfway mark. It'll be 3 to go for Watkins as he crosses the stripe, still leading this field. Robinson still sits in the 2nd spot. Leighton Sullivan, we saw him make his debut in March today. His 4th Super Late Model start, rides in the 3rd position, hoping for just a slightly calmer day. Robinson in that 3 machine out of Virginia, having a smooth day today. Gotta wish he could have another opportunity to get at the 16 machine, but right now not in the cards as it was 2 to go that time by the Rock Hill bad boy getting it done here in Gaffney. Was able to talk to Ben Watkins a little bit earlier today and was in a good mood, felt confident, knew the guys that he was going to have to beat, but he is working to put himself in prime position to go to victory lane here tonight. White flag to Watkins that time. Final time off of turn 2. Then on the back stretch, the Mega Plumbing number 16 machine. Off of turn number 4 for the final time. The Rock Hill bad boy is going to make it a rumble here in Gaffney. Heat race 3 winner for the Cherokee Chief Supers. Watkins, your heat race winner. Brent Robinson, Leighton Sullivan, Cade Lowdy, Donovan Jackson going to round out your top 5. You see Ben Watkins got to be primed and ready. Bilstein shocks. Parks Heating and Air on the side of that machine. What it would mean for him to be able to win today. He said so much luck here in the Carolinas. He would love to do it again here in Gaffney, South Carolina for the Mike Duvall Memorial. We're going to throw it down to Hunter Jordan. Going to catch a word with our third and final heat race winner here in the Mike Duvall Memorial.
Giving him a second to get the helmet off. Ben, you've been pretty tough to beat so far in 2025. What's it going to take to get another one here in 40 laps?
Oh, man, it's going to be making all the right decisions, getting the car dialed in really good, not making any mistakes out there on the racetrack. So car feels pretty good. The longer we ran, the more I felt comfortable, so that's probably good for this feature. Just going to tune on and see what we can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, your heat race winner, Ben Watkins. And William, that right there wraps up heat race action for the Cherokee Chief Late Model Series. Next time around the track, it's going to be for 40 laps in the Mike Duvall Memorial.
That's right. The next time you see Super Late Models, it's going to be feature action. But first, we've got plenty of great local racing as well here. Folks, stay tuned on HuntTheFront.tv. Ride with us all afternoon long. For now, I'm going to throw it to my good buddy, Bumper Jack.
Thank you, Will. That's right. It's time to go feature racing. Shannon's Towing Thunder Bombers rolling out onto the Speedway. Your pole sitter out of Forest City, North Carolina, 97. It's going to be Luke Doggett. To his outside, the Browns Roofing 04 out of Union, South Carolina's Austin Brown. The 97T out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina. He rolls off third. He'll be looking for 3 in a row here tonight. They call him Papa Chunk. It's Mark Towle to his outside. Stetson Todd. He looks for his second victory at Cherokee Speedway in 2025 in the 19. The 13 of Jesse Wall out of Chesney, South Carolina, rolls off fifth. Sixth will be Hannah Wall in the 483. Then we got Cruz Madison in the 05. Bryson Sweat in the S1. Flagman looks them over off turn 4, making contact, leaning on each other. We're green flag racing. Austin Brown and Luke Doggett. Oh, Brown's going to go around in front of the field right there. Stetson Todd, nowhere to go. Hannah Wall gets woed up in the 483. Jesse Wall goes around in the 13. Man, oh man, wild the first lap here in our Shannon's Towing Thunder Bombers. And looks like Stetson Todd right there with some left front damage to that 19 machine. Looks like he caught the worst end of that deal. He got put up on 2 wheels over there. He was practically laying driver's side down on the racetrack. Here goes a replay right here on Hunt the Front TV. And you see Austin Brown and Luke Doggett. They're leaning on each other right here. You see Brown turn up on Doggett. They're leaning on each other at the flag stand. And going down into turn 1, looks like the car just over-rotated on the 04. Luke Doggett able to squeeze through there, but right there, nowhere for Stetson Todd to go. But great job for Hannah Wall in the 483 getting woed up right there to keep from making contact. But, yeah, just it's like I was talking about earlier, this racetrack, it is dry slick here today. And, luckily for Austin Brown, that happened on the first lap where he'll get his spot back. But these drivers are going to have to adapt to the racetrack here today. Dry, slick race conditions on a Sunday afternoon here at Cherokee. We've got the field set back. Stetson Todd will fall into line over there in turn 4. They're going to get the one to go sign. Robert Woods at the top of the flag stand here at Cherokee. Bryson Sweat brings up the rear of the field in the S1. He picked up 2 victories early on in the season here at Cherokee, but it's been all Mark Towle since then. But here we go again. We're going to try it all over down here in turn 3 and 4. Austin Brown, the 04. He's your pole sitter over Luke Doggett in the 97. Flagman looks him over. Much cleaner start this time for Brown and Doggett. Oh, maybe leaning on each other over here in turn one. They go, look at this, 5 wide, 4 wide for second down the back straightaway. Austin Brown, your leader. Stetson Todd, he goes to the second position off turn 4. Man, oh man, what a first lap we had right there, but we're not done yet. We're going to go 3 wide again off turn 2 down the back straightaway. That is Jesse Wall, Cruz Madison in the middle of that mess right there. They're still 3 wide through turn 4. Now they'll settle it, and it's going to be Cruz Madison, the 05, coming out on top of that one. Mark Towle slides further back through the field in the 97, but he will charge back now to the outside of Jesse Wall in turn 3 and 4. But off turn 4 is Austin Brown, still your leader. Right there, Jesse Wall in the 13. He gets underneath the 05 of Madison. Wall slides up, runs out of room right there. Not going to be able to get it done this time as they go side by side. Once again, through turns 3 and 4, Mark Towle coming back into the party as well in that 97 machine. Cruz Madison working the top side in that 05, and he'll open the door for Towle, but he'll get the run off 2 down the back straightaway. Around in turn 2 is Bryson Sweat. Bryson Sweat, an early season winner here at Cherokee. Goes for the spin cycle here in turn 1 and 2 for your Shannon's Towing Thunder Bombers. So we'll get our field set back. Should be a fairly quick caution right here. So we'll get our field set back and we'll go back green flag racing. Now, for those of you watching at home, what you're about to see on this restart, so traditionally, your drivers would start in turn 4 coming to the green flag, but here at Cherokee, your driver will start anywhere on the back straightaway. Your leader will fire the field back to green anywhere from the Cherokee on the back straightaway all the way to turn 4. Your leader can fire at any point from right there on. So we'll see where Austin Brown brings the field. He will fire right there. We are back green flag racing off turn 4. Austin Brown still your leader. Luke Doggett works down to the inside of Austin Brown. They'll be side by side off turn 2 down the back straightaway. It's Brown with the advantage. Gets the momentum coming off of the high side of turn 2. Now Luke Doggett will tuck in behind Brown. Austin Brown will lead another lap. As you go picture in picture at home on your TV, you see that battle right there. That's been a battle all race long between the 05, the 97, and the 13. As they still go hot and heavy back there, that battle is for the 4th position as they go 3 wide again off turn 4. Almost, they think better of it. Mark Towle ducks in. Madison gets a little sideways right there, opens the door for Mark Towle. Now Cruz Madison shuffled out of that mix. Mark Towle, 3 wins in a row here at Cherokee. Stetson Todd riding comfortably in that 3rd position. The battle still right now between Jesse Wall and Mark Towle. The 13 and the 97 down the back straightaway into turn 3. Those 2 drivers, Wall and Towle, they will go side by side off turn 4. Mark Towle with the advantage that time by at the start-finish line. Now Mark Towle looking to reel in 3rd place Stetson Todd. The 97 of Towle starting to come alive as the laps start winding down in this Shannon's Towing Thunder Bomber feature here at Cherokee. Austin Brown about a 4-car length lead on the 97 of Luke Doggett as Brown navigates turns 3 and 4. 1.5 second advantage right now for Austin Brown over second place Luke Doggett. Stetson Todd runs third. Mark Towell fourth. Jesse Wall rounds out your top five in the 13. Eleven laps have been completed. 4 remain for Austin Brown out of Union, South Carolina. As turn 1 and 2, look out, Bryson Sweat. He goes for the spin cycle once more in turn 1 and 2. Do we have a 50-50 ticket right here? Is that what we got? Well, we're going to pull out a winner right here. Pull your 50-50 tickets out. Let's mix them up in there, dig in there deep. Let's see, we got one right here. Your winning 50-50 ticket, 0842267. 0842267. That is your winning 50-50 ticket. Come see us in the tower. Do you know how much it is? All right, so here we go. Going to go back to green flag racing this time by Austin Brown. Still shows the way with Luke Doggett restarting his outside. Once again, where will Austin Brown start him this time? He starts them on the back straightaway right there before they ever get to turn 3. Green flag back in the air for the Hurricane, Austin Brown. Mark Towell works the back bumper of Stetson Todd. That is for the 3rd position. As Austin Brown still shows the way up front as they work off turn 4. Luke Doggett still runs in the 2nd position. Stetson Todd is 3rd with pressure right now from 97 to Mark Towell. Jesse Wall rides 5th in that number 13. Oh, Mark Towell going to shove the nose that time. Opens the door for the 13 of Jesse Wall. That'll let Stetson Todd get away and open up the advantage between those two drivers for the 3rd and 4th positions. The white flag waves off turn 4. And the Browns roofing 0-4 out of Union, South Carolina. The Hurricane, Austin Brown, looking for his first victory of the season at Cherokee Speedway. As he navigates turns 3 and 4 one final time. Checkered flag waves. It's the Hurricane, Austin Brown. He'll get it done here this afternoon. The place your mama warned you about. So we will get a word with your winner, Austin Brown from SRI Victory Lane, here momentarily with our very own track chaplain, Rodney Poston. Saw some great racing right there, and even, Austin Brown and Luke Doggett, they had their little dust up there on the opening lap, but after that, man, the battle between Mark Towell, Jesse Wall, Stetson Todd was just relentless that whole race long. We do have a 50-50 winner. All right, congratulations, sir. So we do have a 50-50 winner. 50-50 has been claimed. So coming up next is up next, looks like the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour will be up next for their 20-lap feature event. Here we go. We see Austin Brown rolling into SRI Victory Lane. All right, the Pickle Man, he will be outside the main gate over here. Pickleman making his way outside the main gate. So here we go. I don't know. Are we getting an interview in Victory Lane? Are we? All right. So we'll get a word with Austin Brown down there in SRI Victory Lane.
Austin picking up a victory here on Duvall Memorial Weekend. How you feeling, man?
Man, it feels good to be back here. I think this is my second year in a row for Mike Duvall Memorial and Thunder Bombers. And, man, I love when the track gets like this. I just stepped on it going into one. I have no idea what happened. I'm sorry to Luke. I didn't mean to get into him as much as I did on that last restart coming off of the backstretch.
Anything else you want to say to the people?
I'd like to thank everybody in the stands for coming out today and God for protecting us, and my parents, all my crew, Easy Money Pawn, Brown's Roofing, Derby's Electric, Risky